Hey, you there! Get this video to 700 likes before you do anything else, alright? Thank you. Hey everyone, before you do anything, don't skip ahead, let me tell you about something. So, earlier today, I did do a video explaining DIABOROS and also Judgment Joker. I had a video on that. I have a video on episode 7 as well. Make sure to check out some other videos that I've had this week, which is the FAFNIR versus the mod one, the illegal combo that I did, and Pegasus versus all the Baltrek. Just, if you're satisfied with this news video, you want to see some of my other videos, I just want to quickly explain that. So, without any further ado, you see this Beyblade Bahamut? Guess what? Koro and TAKARA TOMY decided to make a video on it today. So, we're going to showcase it and explain it and give a full analysis and breakdown with it. So, Dread Bahamut is one of the 4 layers you can get in the random layer. It's not Gashapon. I was about to say Gashapon. It's not Gashapon anymore. The thing is, too, that in the old Gashapon sets, there'd be 5 layers, but this time it seems that there's 4. And I might have already mentioned this, but I'm alright with there being 4 layers, since that means that they're able to make the actual layers, like the different colors, look really sick and cool, and not like really plain and basic. There's only really one I'm not really a fan of, but I'll get to that after. So, they show off the teeth for Dread Bahamut. I think they talk about Bush and Ashura. Now, I'm not too sure what they say, if they say it's the same teeth or something like that, but I do know they were talking about it. I just heard the name, or Ashura, whatever. I don't know. That's what the teeth is. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the teeth kind of look okay. I don't think the teeth are all that good. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, someone can actually tell. Let me know in the comment section. Now, what I do know is the new layer base. The new layer base is Dread. So, basically, it is really cool. I have to correct myself. There is no burst stopper in any of the GT bays except for one case, which I'll get to in a second, where it is not on... I'll get to it. So, at the start, the wings are pointing outwards on each of the opposite ends, and then after, as the bay starts to, as the disc starts to move, the shield gets pushed out in a different direction. So it's interesting. So instead of the parts being very pointy at the start, it's more like compacted, and they basically do show this off, and it is really cool to see. So it's outwards, then after it's inwards, but that is basically, I think that's a refined version of Arc Bahamut. With Arc Bahamut, right, I know I'm using this, like, I think random booster one, look. So at the start, it'd be nothing, but then after, as the clicks went on, you would see that the shield would actually come out, right? So I think this is actually a refined version of that idea with the gimmick with Dread. I think Dread does a pretty decent job in actually evolving from what that gimmick is, so I like that a lot. So they gave it, I don't know if that's what they meant by Lucian Astra. They're using the stock of Astra, Hurricane, and Keep. This is not the anime stock. Whenever the Bay does come in the anime, it battled against Slash and it won. And to be fair, if it does have Keep, because Keep is not really all that good. The fact that it was able to outlast it, I guess that's good. But to be fair, the Bay didn't really do slide shoot where it actually does the flower pattern that hits it. It was kind of just like a went all the way around. It's whatever. So then after we're going to be breaking down the TAKARA TOMY part, before I continue with that, they show off the gen weights, and I did explain this. And there's more burst resistance, and it's a light plastic weight. But something I actually do want to show and explain is that, here, there is a little tab right there. That little tab, when they were assembling it, it actually was, it kind of like stopped the disc there for a second. So, technically, it is a burst stopper for all GT bays, except maybe DIABOROS, because DIABOROS that has an infused Gatinko chip. It is basically a burst stopper, alright? It is basically a burst stopper. Now the thing is, because what I mean by burst stopper, it means like a small little tab that stops it from bursting. I think it's at the midway point, right? Okay, so that means that if you want to have more burst resistance, you sacrifice weights. Now, that really does depend on what combo you're trying to go for, and I guess that could actually, like, for bays like, if you were to use, like, Bush and Ashura, for example, since Ashura doesn't really have too good of teeth, that means if you use this gen weight, it's actually going to help bays like that, for example. So, we're going to do a breakdown of each of the layers. So, this is Dead Phoenix. There's something else, actually, before I even continue. I thought the owner was going to be at the top, The owner's not at the top for the layer, so we're not gonna find out until probably when it comes out in some 3-pack, which if they're gonna do 3-pack, I'm guessing if it's gonna be like last year, sometime August? Whatever. We gotta wait and see. Anyways, Dead Phoenix, I love it. I love the green and I love the yellow. Amazing. Now, I'm officially dubbing this Air Knight. We're gonna call this one we either got, okay, I'll do a poll on this one. I either call this the Cherry Blossom Air Knight or I call this the Tomato Knight. We gotta vote on. It's a dumb name. Alright, we've got Ace Valkyrie. Now, I'm only upset that people got confused with what I said. I don't like that they keep on using the Valkyrie Katinko chip. I want to see other bays. Do Dragon. Do Ashura. Valkyrie already has so many, like, options for it. But whatever. This is Ace Valkyrie. It comes with the send weight that comes from Wizard FAFNIR. And to be fair, if you pull this, you get a pretty decent attack layer base and you get the weight that's on Wizard FAFNIR. So, it's really not that bad at all. So, there is Dread Bahamut. And you can see that it just showed Dead Phoenix without the armor. I'm just going by the order of what was showed on the video. Air Knight looks nice. I love how that Air Knight layer looks. I think Air Knight's actually been pretty good for the recolors for the layer. Shows off Ace Valkyrie, and then after, get this. Alright, so they explain the gimmick, whatever. I've already explained that. But get this. Get this. You can have Wizard, Bahamut, and Dread Fafnir. How cool is that? So left layer bases are compatible. Makes sense. I don't know why I said before that it probably wouldn't. That is so cool. That means what's the DIABOROS one? We can have Erase Bahamut and Erase Fafnir. Wow. That means we can have a Bahamut that can like actually have the rubber on. I hope they actually do another Wizard layer base then. Whoa. That's actually sick. Alright, so they did a battle, whatever. That's not really too important. Now, overall, like my thoughts on Dread Bahamut, I think it's definitely an improvement over the original. And my recommendation is also, I think actually this random layer set, it's basically random booster. I think the set's actually like, if you were to get the full set, you're not really getting anything bad. Like, there's no bad pulls in this. Now, I mean this if like you never got Dead Phoenix, if you never got the Air Knight layer, perfect opportunity. I am a little bit worried because I hope Air Knight's mold has been modified just a bit. Because Air Knight has this dumb problem where if you try to put a level chip, you can actually break the level chip if you put it on there. So unless you want to keep the level chip on there permanently, it's really not recommended at all. Dead Phoenix looks great. Ace Valkyrie, I don't like the fact that Valkyrie is being repeated, but to be fair, what you get with that is pretty decent. Overall, I'm actually very curious on what the stock is going to be. Now, I did make a joke. Well, it's probably going to be true. I think they're going to pair this up with Atomic. They're definitely going to pair it up with Atomic. Now, actually, in the video, they actually gave the stock, the Wizard Fat, what was it, Ratchet? And the thing is, see something else. Will maybe Dread Bahamut have Ratchet Atomic? Possibly? I'm just guessing, because if that has Ratchet, it's another shield on there, but who knows? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. I will make a video, because I just watched the episode, and I did talk about it in my episode review. I have an idea of who the owner might be for Dread Bahamut, or either Longinus. I'll have a video up, I'll probably, Saturday I'll probably have some stuff. I think Saturday's just going to be day for Bahamut. I am working on some other cool stuff. I didn't tease this yet in my community tab. You get to hear it. I actually recorded a super long marathon, like I think as long or longer than the Dead Phoenix one. If you want to get really excited, it's Turbo versus Cho-z. So, all right, but that's it. Thanks for watching. Please let me know in the comment section below what are you most excited for. Can we please get this video to 700 likes and make sure to drop a comment on which is your favorite layer, what are your thoughts on Dread Bahamut, and also comment your thoughts on that Gen layer weight. I think it's very interesting. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.